Yo, what's up, guys? Wrath here. For this week's Respawn Recruits, we were told we had to teach something, whether it was a game, how to do something IRL, how to set up OBS, whatever you wanted to do, you were told to teach something. So I normally play FPS games, and I was like, well, I could say how to use this class, or this attachment does this, or this attachment does that. Those are some ideas I got from my friend John, and then my girlfriend also said that I could do something like that. It would be interesting, but then we came up with an idea because No Man's Sky has a new expedition out. I would recommend this if you've never played No Man's Sky. An expedition is the best thing to do, as it will actually start you off with a ship, and your exosuit will already have some extra attachments. Your like anything extra that you need, usually it'll give you as a gift for completing a certain phase of it. So the expedition's gonna have, I want to say, 5 phases, if I'm not wrong. Now I don't know if you play on Xbox or if you play on PC. Personally, I play on PC. I usually try to lock the frames because even though they've done a lot of updates and a lot of graphics tuning, it's still a very buggy game, I would say. Your first planet you're spawning on is a very extreme weather planet. But anyways, so okay, so we don't have that yet. So you see how this will say what it says: advanced mining laser required. Cool thing about this expedition is it will give you that later on in the expedition, which is fantastic because a lot of times people are like, well, how do I do this? How do I do that? My recommendation, if you see a mineral or if you see a rock and it says you can get it, I would grab it. Check it out. So phase 1, it's going to tell you locate your ship. When you locate your ship, it's going to give you some extra stuff already. It's going to give you a prepackaged personal refiner unit, and it's going to give you Starship launch fuel ×3, which is what you need for your ship already. More than likely we'll have to repair our ship though, because I believe that you have to repair your ship when you get there. Just like a normal No Man's Sky save, you have to repair your ship when you get there, but it's usually something simple, and most of the minerals you get along the way to traveling towards your ship are going to be what you need to get it. Really tiny? Okay. Well, anyways, so I'm not gonna go, obviously that would be a super long video. What I'll do is I'm going to explain here and here, so say phase 1, I got to locate your starship, I have to leave the planet, I have to visit all the moons of a gas giant, which this first system is great for that, because there's actually, I think this gas giant has 6 moons. Let me see. Yeah, this gas giant it has 4 moons, but it just said all the moons, so it should count. I gotta discover 6 plants, which is super easy. So if I see plants along the way, which this planet doesn't really have that, but we can definitely get that. Also, you have a terrain manipulator, which is kind of like your normal mining beam, except it's only for like harder minerals. So like this, it'll be large deposits you'll see all over the planet instead of objectives, which you don't have to do in order. So like this one, collect storm crystals, I'm gonna do in phase 1 on this planet, and so I'm gonna complete some of these and some of these for phase 3 as I go. And then what I'll do is I'll just cut to each phase kind of thing as I complete it, and explain a little bit like how to do it. Like this one, earn nanites, so you want to be getting stuff from like the resources around you. You want to get like anything and everything you can get really from this planet. Oh my goodness. So that is another thing. The planet is going to literally kill you. So you have to keep your thermal stuff on. You have to keep like anything and everything going. So like right now we need to replenish our heat shields, our heat sinks, which I don't have phosphorus or an ion battery. So that is where you're going to continue phase 1 here. I have to leave the planet, which then I'll get the prepackaged teleport receiver unit, visit all the moons of a gas giant, discover 6 plants, warp to a new system, which, so after I do the leave the planet, I'll do the gas giants, then you're gonna discover the planets. I just usually try to go in order, but then I like to look at like everything else. So a lot of these it'll say like reach ocean depths or whatever. That's gonna be later on in the expedition, which we'll get to that. By the way, there's a space storm going on, which is absolutely beautiful. Look at that, it's so great. But anyways, guys, now we can actually build the fuel that we need to warp to another galaxy. You need warp cells. I forgot to do that. I probably should have made more than one, but it's okay. Here we go. This is the coolest part about this game, honestly. It's just the no loading screens, getting to like warp to another galaxy. It's absolutely insane. I love it. But we have to warp quite a few times. This is it. This is it. This is our rendezvous point. Some of them are cool, some of them are not. But yeah, you can see those white dots are other players coming in. Minor settlement detected. That's pretty cool. This guy's already completed one of the expeditions. He's here. That's pretty cool. This is our first rendezvous point. We do have to take a picture to complete the other part. And take a screenshot, and voila. And now that completes that. So now we are done with phase 1. That goes in there, that goes in there, and bam, we now have a nutrient ingester. And that should complete that milestone, which is sweet. So like I said, some of the milestones are super easy to do. That's going to be from that one. We did it because we were able to make the foods. Alright, so we are on phase 2 of this expedition. To continue with it though, we're going to need to find a bunch of stuff that you can only get in the water. In this game, some things are just hidden, so you gotta like, you know, use your materials you got, like your terrain manipulator and stuff, to get underneath the ground, and then bam, hidden underwater cave. I told you sometimes you just want to take a picture. But here we go again, because I really like this planet. Kinda slowly doing that because it's not really a big deal right now. And then we're gonna do this one pretty fast. Phase 3 is pretty fast. Once you get your exosuit membrane and all that done, I mean, you're on a water planet, so you pretty much go down to your 1,000-foot depth, get your sea glass, find the sunken freighter site, and then bam, phase 3 will be done. So this part's super cool. So like I said, they added in the water planets with the Worlds Part 2 update. It was kind of in the Worlds 1 update with the Aquarius expedition when they introduced fishing and stuff, but this is my first time ever getting to explore this deep down. It looks like somebody actually has a base down here. He says it's 1,000 something deep, so this should be what I need. Yep, and that hit that. That's the crush zone. That'll complete phase 3 of the expedition. Let's go. And we're back on a gas giant. So that's another thing that we got to deal with. I think I'm going to try to get the gas giant fishing and stuff done here. Build the base and whatnot. Don't mind me just fishing in some dude's cave. Telling you, like, some people are just like the best at like building stuff on this game. Like, I can't build. I've never been able to build bases on anything. I can't even build on Fortnite, bro. just like that. That's the 4th rendezvous, guys. Should be the last one. Yes. Okay, and that is almost phase 5 completed. Pretty sweet. And there it is. Here we go. Expedition complete. New starship acquired. Oh, that's your ship for the expedition. Look at this thing. It's kind of interesting. It looks like a fish, which is kind of fitting since it was mainly an aquatic expedition. Anyways, that's it. Final step. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, let me know what I can do to improve next time. Either way, appreciate you guys, and thank you for letting me take part in the Respawn Recruits.